Fall is harvest time, right? Oh, I wonder how Thomas is getting on. It takes a lot of machinery in good condition to pull off a harvest. I better have a look-see in his shed while he's sleeping. Interesting. My ma never much liked human food, but I find it fascinating.
Hey, Feedy, get to it! Oh, you don't have any feed or hay. Hey, Feedy, get to it!
Professorium! Oh, thank you so much.
I can't believe you kept experimenting this whole time without it.
Goblins build up resistance to electrical shocks over time. Oh, but the big currents still make me sit straight up, I'll tell you what. I appreciate you giving me a hand.
Dullness binds my body tightly. Awaken me and make me sprightly. So did your mom also come to Alaska from Russia?
No, she didn't come from anywhere. She grew up in Alaska. My grandparents would have preferred that she didn't marry a random foreigner. But when my dad left, they helped raise my brother and me. I wish I could see them again. Oh, I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
Hey there, kitty. Finally.
Ah, it's so nice to finally get a relief from the heat. It turns out, all-season wool trousers are not really all-season after all. Did Angus tell you I haven't been eating? Well, it's true, I guess. Thanks.
Messenger Cameron's pushing hard for Francis and me to have our wedding at the Consciousness Center. But Francis isn't gonna go for it. He says he's always wanted to get married in nature. And as much as I hate those woods, they do look like a fairy tale in the right light.
Angus said he wanted me to supply some edibles for his cake, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a party now. But he meant flowers. Edible flowers. Hazel showed me where to find the best berries. I guess she showed you too. This is perfect for a mid-afternoon slump.
If you win the election, will you move out of the ranch?
Isn't it tradition for the mayor to live in the mayor's mansion?
Yes, but the animals...
Will come with me. We'll figure it out.
Oh, wow, that hits me right in the childhood. I better get a snap of it quick before I devour it all.
Angus and Francis are getting married. I thought the idea of going to a wedding would make me sad, but I'm happy for them.
Mommy says Angus and Francis are getting married. Do you know what that means?
No. What?
Cake! Ooh, a snack. Let's see if it fits in my pocket.
Marty asked me if I would build him a platform so he could give speeches in town square. But I know what would happen. Otto would want equal time, they'd be shouting back and forth every day right in front of my wife's store, and no matter who won, you know who would lose? This guy. You made something for me? Thanks.
You look upset. Is something wrong?
I lost my sheet music. It's a disaster. Francis asked me to play a song for his wedding, and I have to practice.
When was the last time you saw it?
I practiced when I was babysitting the twins, after they'd gone to sleep. Maybe Emmy and Finn know something? If you see the sheet music, will you tell me?
You better believe I will become the best sheet music detective.
Okay. Fall would be my favorite season, if it weren't for school. Yum. I'm not even hungry, but I'll totally make room for this.
I guess I don't have to ask who you're voting for in the election.
Ah, right. Well, my boy does the best job he can. I know it's not easy. So I hear Francis and Angus are planning a wedding. That's right. They're making it official. Official. You sure you want a simple fella like me to have this?
Sophia told me that Juliet thinks I'm cool, which is honestly very sweet.
Oh no. Am I becoming a kid person? I need to process this. Hey, this is just like my dad makes. I mean, it's not as good as his version, but this is the best you can get in Fairhaven.
Why the long face?
Oh, just thinking about my ma. On the coldest fall days, she'd always buy me a cup of piping hot cider. Oh, I hope she's doing okay back in the city.
Hey, my mom's there too. Maybe our moms will meet and drink cider together.
Appreciate it. It's always nice to have a snack ready in the workshop.
The Book of the Mind includes a beautiful marriage ceremony. I was hoping to perform it for the first time this fall, but I guess Angus couldn't convince Francis to let me officiate. He couldn't even convince Francis not to have their wedding in the woods. Have you ever...
Witchcraft can make any task easier. It can make the lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it, but don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance.
Are the potions ready?
Not yet.
I know they take some time to brew, but we must have them ready before we can cast the glamour incantation.
Does anyone else in your family have farsight?
More or less. I was born with a particular knack for it.
Is all the secrecy and fancy speech getting to you yet?
Is it that obvious?
I was the same at the start. It's annoying, but worth it. How's the, debate drink special going?
I'm working on it.
Don't take too long. The debate's not gonna wait for a few practical jokers.
When I was younger, my mom used to take Sebastian and me out to Shelby's campfire. He'd tell us stories, and he'd give us the best stew. When I was initiated, I realized what Mom had been doing. She was showing us that we didn't have to be afraid of Shelby. And now, I trust him more than, like, anyone.
It may sound silly, but I'm curious to know what everyone else's familiars are like. Are the potions ready?
Yes, here they are.
Wonderful. I'll take one now. Give the rest out to each member of the coven.
Thanks.
For what?
The potion, of course.
I haven't given it to you yet. Never mind. Here you go, Farseer. Here you go.
Thanks, new witch. This smells great.
Here you go, Adept.
Appreciated. Plants certainly can be powerful, no?
I always thought so, just maybe not so literally. Here you go, Herbalist.
Thanks! I can get used to this new title.
I've handed out the potions to everyone.
Well then, all that is left is to drink your own.
Ugh, tastes like grass.
If you want to quibble over taste, speak to the journeyman next time. Thank you for all your help. I've been saving these for an emergency, but your propensity for trouble suggests you could use an emergency supply too.
Dawn, dusk, morning, night. Hide this place from plainer sight.
Is it time for bed?
Listen to that purr.
Aw, still loving that, aren't ya? I found something. A recipe! Enjoying some relief from the heat, Giva?
Why, yes, but it truly seemed to change overnight. It's like someone switched off a light. Truly a curious thing. Tara, thanks. I'm going to save this for a midnight snack.
What lovely smells. You have been practicing with reagents in the kitchen as well as the sanctum, I see.
Do you ever think about going home, Perry?
Where is home? Anyone I might have known back then is long gone. This is the only home that matters now. Your coven must help us protect it.
I heard about the wedding. Good for Francis. He's a delight. If I have a spare hour, I like asking him about the pieces he's working on. He loves old things, old stories, same as me. Oh, I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
So that Baker fella's getting married, is he? Aw, good for him. He better not go on any post-wedding trips. Then I won't be able to pop in behind his bakery and smell the cakes in the oven. Ooh.
Zephyr, that's creepy.
Nah, I know, but I can't help it. Interesting. My ma never much liked human food, but I find it fascinating.
That ranch looks nicer than it did before It collapsed. Spontaneously. It was poorly constructed.
Temperatures are dropping, but we still got fall crops to get in the ground. After all, planting season's not over lentil, it's over.
Thomas,
Did you just make a pun?
Ah, I knew that baker was gonna rub off on me if I kept stopping by for croissants. Oh, doesn't this look tasty now?
Hey, Tara, some of my volunteers were going to pass out some flyers. They want to introduce my ideas for a new, improved Fairhaven to the community.
Let me guess. You need paper?
You got it. It would be great to have you join the Marty Party.
Sure, no problem.
That's great news. As quick as you can, we gotta get moving. Do you have my paper yet? We have to get the word out about Fairhaven of the future.
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Great. Do you have my paper yet? We have to get the word out about Fairhaven of the future.
Yes, here it is.
Thanks. Now, which side do you think I should use for the photo? My right or my left? I'm joking. I don't have a bad side.
What's black, white, and lets you play cool tunes? Sheet music! Juliet's. Ring a bell?
No?
Then, be honest.
What? I didn't take it! Emmy did! I don't even know how I know that. I didn't see her do it. And she'll be mad if she finds out I told!
Don't worry. You did the right thing.
Kim's got a crush on Amira. Everyone knows that. They're too shy to make a move. But I've tried to tell them, you can reel and reel, but eventually, you gotta put the fish in the boat. You sure you want a simple fella like me to have this?
I finally convinced Angus to have our ceremony in the woods. The Consciousness Center is a non-starter. And Town Hall would just feel too shotgun wedding for me. After everything we've been through together, we deserve to have a real big day.
I'm thrilled for Angus and Francis, but
A bit nervous for the wedding itself. I met my ex at a wedding, so weddings always make me think of her. Just looking at Zeytun Parvade makes my mouth water. It's the perfect afternoon pick-me-up if I'm feeling sluggish at work.
Oh, hey! I was hoping to run into you today.
Really? What's up?
I wanted, well, it's that is, if you're interested.
What is it?
Would you like to have dinner with me sometime?
Sorry, Kai. I'm not really interested.
Oh, well. Dude, I'm bummed, but I get it. We can be friends. You made this all for me? It's like the most comfortable comfort food there is. When I was learning to surf, I grinded on a plate of Loco Moco afterwards every time.
I can't really talk right now. I'm working on a really important piece.
If I asked you about Juliet's sheet music, you would say... What does that silence mean?
That I have nothing to say.
Are you sure it didn't mysteriously end up with your stuff?
That's silly.
Emmy.
Silly.
I might have to step up my game. Maybe the Coven knows of a magic solution to my problem.
Daddy's been working so hard on the wedding present he's been making for Angus and Francis. Mommy said he's never spent that much time on a present for her.
Violet, this design is fabulous.
You really think so, Sophia?
Absolutely. In fact, I want to commission one of these dresses in my size. What do you think, Tara?
This dress is gorgeous. Hey, can I order one in my size as well?
Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I'll get right to work, ladies. Can I tell you a secret? The design was inspired by a vintage dress that belonged to my mom.
Oh, yes, I think I remember the one you're talking about. Gloria always looks so classic in it.
I can't wear the real one. That's like admitting my mom's never coming back. But this design is my way of paying tribute.
I think that's a lovely idea, Violet.
I just need to get around to fixing my old sewing machine so I can actually make these.
I wish Angus and Francis were having one of those fancy ceremonies where everyone dresses to the nines, but not every wedding can be like mine.
I heard a very good question from one of our members recently. They asked, Messenger, I climb and I climb until there are blisters on my feet. Why can't I reach the pinnacle? And I told them, Why, it is only when the blisters are on your mind instead of your feet will you truly arrive.
Hi there. I'm sure you recall the warm way my husband welcomed you into our town.
Yes, that was very nice.
He's truly the best candidate to bring our community together. I know he would appreciate your support. This is such a busy time of year. School has started, the election is soon, and of course, everyone in town still needs the support of Town Hall.
How do you manage having so many jobs?
It's fine. I'll sleep in winter. Spinach smoothies are the best kind. They're so refreshing. Oh, but you'll tell me if I get spinach between my teeth, right? I can't go on if I have spinach between my teeth.
I totally get Marty's impulse to want to come here and stir things up a bit. Messenger Connor did that with the Consciousness Center, but I don't know. I think before trying to change a place, it might be a good idea to at least try learning about it first.
I keep pinching myself. I still can't believe I'm getting married. I always had a hard time telling guys I was interested, so I didn't have that many boyfriends before Francis. Luckily, Francis is pretty good at asking for what he wants.
Make sure you're staying safe, okay, Tara? It's getting colder and I have a bad feeling. You're always welcome in my shop, you know? You hardly feel the cold in there.
Ah, there's one of my favorite citizens. I want to make a banner to hang up at our victory party in the mayor's mansion. Autosoft, Fairhaven Strong.
Oh, victory party. Feeling confident, I see.
Why wouldn't I be? Has anyone said they actually plan to vote for the new guy? They hardly know him. Of course they don't. Anyway, can you supply me with some fabric for the banner?
Sure, no problem.
Excellent! It's going to be the best banner any mayor ever had. Huge! Do you have my fabric yet? Vanessa wants to get them painted so they have time to dry before election day.
Yes, here you go.
Fantastic! Thanks for doing your part to make my celebration a success. I wish I could extend an invitation, but it's really just a few dozen of my closest donors. I mean friends. Giva's not interested in joining the league, but no matter. I still enjoy hearing about her work.
Oh, has she told you anything interesting lately?
Well, it's all interesting, if you care about science and progress. Thank you, but I can't accept this. I'm proud to say that I've been sober for a number of years now.
Hey, you made it back from your first adventure in the you-know-what. Nice.
Was there ever any doubt?
Considering our history with the place, yes.
I told Francis that he and Angus should just elope, like Parker and me.
Wait, you eloped?
My ma insisted we get married here, but Parker's mom wanted us to get married in the city. A courthouse wedding meant both mothers were equally furious, at least for a little bit. Yum, this looks great, Tara.
Angus and Francis are so cute together, right?
Makes you feel wistful, doesn't it? 'Cause you were engaged.
Wow. So you just went and asked me that straight out with no warning, huh? And yes, it does make me feel wistful, like you said.
That ache you feel when you lose out on love lets you know you're still human. I should know. Don't fret about it. You'll wed soon enough, if that's what you want.
I could. It's locked tight. I could eat.
I can't get my mom's face out of my mind. She seemed scared, worried. But about what? Ugh, it's keeping me up at night. I need my beauty sleep.
Wow. I'm impressed by the herbalist's ability to juggle so well. Coven work, the flower stand, her new boutique. It's quite admirable.
We have to meet at night to keep the coven secret from the townsfolk. But make sure you get your sleep. Tired witches just brew up trouble, and not the good kind.
Welcome, all. Maintaining the glamour over the stone circle and balancing the wellspring is wearing us too thin.
Yeah, managing this and the bar, I feel like a sloth.
You already were one.
I think I know a way to relieve ourselves of this burden. I have some anemone seeds I never planted. What if one of us plants them in the gloaming?
Ah, you want to harvest them once they've soaked up magic from the wellspring?
Why can't I just plant them on my farm? That's not as dangerous.
Because the soil on your farm isn't soaked in wellspring magic. Anemones are powerful magical plants that only thrive in places close to the wellspring. We could use the flowers to keep the glamour going without as much work.
Exactly.
Let me be the one to go back. If there are more echo blossoms out there, I'm gonna find them all.
But you can't go alone.
So I'll go with her.
You sure you want to?
How else will I keep my adrenaline pumping? Besides, I promised Grandma that I'd be there for you.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't let the two least experienced coven members go into the gloaming unaccompanied, but we're overwhelmed as it is, so...
If you let yourselves get hurt in there without me, I'll never forgive you.
Chill. We got this.
While we were in there last time, I noticed some spinnerweb had crossed one of our paths. Their webs are incredibly tough, but dissolve in the light of spirit flame. This lantern will channel the spirit flame to destroy the web.
And stop you from accidentally burning your eyebrows off.
I'm not sure how many such webs will be in your way, so you may need more spirit flame to get through. You'll need to get past them, as I'm certain there are spots where the anemone will thrive in that direction.
Oh, let me work the portal this time. Sarah, let me know when you're ready to go.
Hey, journeyman. You wouldn't happen to know a spell to help me find something that's missing, would you?
I do happen to know what you're looking for to find what you're looking for. You need to learn some scrying.
Which is what?
It's basically looking into a magic mirror and asking it to find stuff for you. It works on anything. People, possessions, whatever. Witches usually use pools of water because water has its own magical properties. A basin of water is best so you can more easily contain the spell. Build one of these scrying basins in your sanctum and then pour this potion into it. Say the name of who or what you're looking for and it'll do the rest.
Please, scrying bowl. I'm looking for Juliet's music.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
I'm pretty sure it's Juliet's.
She left it in our house. Finders keepers. Anyway, I'll give it back once I figure out how it works.
Huh?
Juliet makes such pretty sounds that come out of the guitar. I want to figure out how she does it.
It's wonderful that you want to learn how to play an instrument. But this belongs to Juliet.
I know. Okay, you can give it back.
Thank you, Emmy. Juliet will appreciate it.
Wait, How did you figure out it was me?
Lucky guess.
Is it time for bed?